Welcome, race fans. We're back in action again tonight for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. The RB Custom Rigs Xfinity Series, round 3 of the chase here at COTA. For everybody that don't know what COTA is, Circuit of the Americas, presented by MaxspeedTV, located just outside of Austin, Texas. And let me tell you something. I don't know much about COTA, but from watching these drivers here tonight, this could get interesting. A lot of drivers out here spinning it. There is a lot of turns out here. I believe 20 turns here tonight, and they're all at different elevation here this evening, just from what I can understand going through a wiki and all that stuff. I don't know really anything about COTA. But we're going to do it here tonight. We don't have a big field here this evening, folks. We only got 12 drivers out here tonight, and, that's kind of upsetting, but we're still going to go ahead and make sure these guys get a good race here in. And, of course, it's going to be definitely a shake-up in the point standings for sure with the top 12. Well, let's go ahead and get down here. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, here with MaxspeedTV. Now Ron is not able to make it here tonight, unfortunately. He is out of town, so we should see him back next week at Chicagoland. I do hope so. Should have a better turnout there. But let's get down here, like I said, to the pre-race analytics here tonight. An air temp of 65. Now that track temp is a little warm out there at 101 degrees. Now they're only going to be pulling 30 laps here tonight, but that is still over 100 miles here. Now, tire window, they do get a total of 5 sets, 4 in the pits. Now, they're not going to need all them tires. There are no cautions on a road course except locally enforced only. Now, the fuel window here tonight is 75% fuel. Now, that is really going to put it really close. I'm going to say 14 to 15 laps. Now, if they can go 15 laps, they will be able to make it to the end. But I guess we'll see who tries to save that extra lap of fuel, getting down to, of course, lap 15 here tonight. And it's going to take a little bit to get to it. They're pulling about 2 minutes and 15-second laps here. It takes a little bit to get around the track. Now, the pit road speed is 40 miles an hour. We will not see pace speed other than the start of the race. After the pace car is off the pit road, that is it. However, that pace speed is 45 miles an hour. Now, let's go ahead and get down here to the point standings coming in too tonight. This is just the point standings. We do have Garrett D. Grant up at the top spot at 1088. GT Hawkins down a spot into second at 1087. He is only one back behind him. David Weishart in third at 1087 behind GT and 8 behind the leader. Jacob Manning up 5 spots from last week. In the fourth, 1076, 4 behind David and 12 behind the leader. David Elliott up 2 spots here tonight. 5 points, or 5 in fifth at 1075. He is 1 behind Jacob and 13 behind the leader. Alan Fox and Jim Duda are actually tied, and unfortunately, Alan is not going to be able to make it here tonight. They having some issues getting the track, actually. So, man, a tough break for Alan Fox here this evening. But Alan Fox is down 2 spots from last week. Jim Duda is up 3, 1069 between the two of them. 6 points behind David Elliott, and both of them also 19 behind the leader. Michael Thwaites down 3 spots into 8th at 1066, 3 behind Jim and Allen, 22 behind the leader. Paul Henley down 4 spots into 9th, 1059, 7 behind Michael and 9 behind the leader. That is another driver I am not seeing here tonight is Paul Henley. Price set a sack down 2 spots into 10th, 1058, 1 point behind Paul and 30 behind the leader. Darren Bruce. Darren is here, up a spot into 11th, 1048, 10 behind Bryce and 40 behind the leader. And James Bickford, also one of the drivers I'm not seeing out here tonight, unfortunately. He is down a spot into 12th, or right there, still in that final spot there. 12th, 1042. He is 6 behind Darren and 6 behind the leader. So, we're going to definitely, folks, have a shape-up in the point standings here tonight. Coming down to about 4 minutes to go here. I do want to go ahead and get a quick interview here, Ian, if I can now. issue is we got people on the track, but let's get somebody that is not on the track, and that is going to be Jim Duda here tonight. Speaking of Jim, right there tied with Alan Fox. Jim, bud, got a copy? Jim Duda, got a copy. All right, last call for Jim Duda. Jim Duda, do you got a copy? Oh, he does not. All right. Well, let's get him back down here. Now let me see if I can pull up Michael Thwaites here. He is sitting on pit road, so let me have a chit-chat with him. Michael, bud, got a copy?
I got you.
All right. Well, I know we're still in practice here, man. 12 drivers. This track is a different style of road course racing, to be honest. But, coming into tonight, tied with, or not tied, but right behind Alan Fox and Jim Duda there, you're sitting in 8th. Man, this is going to definitely be a shake-up in points.
Yeah, it could be, for sure.
Well, how do you feel about the track?
I mean, honestly, it's okay. It's not bad, I think. I'll be all right.
You think you'll be all right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, just wanted to get your thoughts out there, man. And, I think this is going to be an interesting race. So, even with 12 drivers, it could get pretty interesting for sure.
Yeah, it may. Yeah. I think there's going to be a couple of self-spins, and that will, change up some things. So, we'll see.
All right, bud. We'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck down there. Get some more practice in.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Well, that is Michael Thwaites there. Just wanted to go ahead and get a chit-chat with him. But, well, we are coming down to almost 2 minutes and 15 seconds here. We're going to go ahead and step away and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. And, of course, you got that poll out there in chat here, folks. Let's hit it up, chat it. Let's see exactly what everybody thinks about COTA being on the, one of those road courses that not only real NASCAR races, but, of course, some of the leagues out there, and, of course, extreme races, too. Is this a good track to bring stock cars to? That is, of course, the poll. Yes or no answer is all we need, but we are going to go ahead and step away and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. Hang tight, qualifying will be underway when we come back.
Can you see by the dawn's we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the brave, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway here tonight, and right now no times are coming in. It takes a little bit to get around this track, so a little over 2 minutes, about 2 minutes and 15 seconds roughly, just give or take a ballpark number here. That's the quickest that was in practice, but right now we're sitting on Drew Ballesteros here in that number 22. They're now down to already 7 minutes, and we'll see how everybody lines up here tonight at COTA, the Circuit of the Americas. Now, I don't see anybody chatting in chat here, but I do see some people voting in chat, and right now we've got 3 votes, and right now it's the answer is no at 67%. So looks like 2 of the 3 is saying no. Let's go ahead and see if we can get people chatting it up here tonight. Share it, get it out there. We do appreciate all the support here, folks, no matter what. Thank you all for that. Who do we have in chat here tonight? That is the big question. And do you have a pick to bring it home into victory lane here tonight? Now, I've got 2 that I'm thinking will probably end up winning it here. Now, unfortunately, Scott Rambler is not one of them. He is not out here racing. So out of the 2 that if I had to go with these 2, it would be either the number 33 of David Weishart, that Northern Capital Machine, or the GTM, GT Motorsports, number 14 of G. Hawkins. Now, that's not saying that anybody else out here can pull up the upset. It is a possibility, and with the, like I said, with only 12 drivers out here, this is going to be definitely a big shakeup in the points. But while they are qualifying here tonight, we're going to go ahead and get down here to the Xfinity Series team points this evening, folks. And the Xfinity Series points are as followed for team-wise. Samson Motorsports over the top spot at 1310. GT Motorsports in second at 1248. Prime Time in third at 1240. JW Racing in fourth at 1090. And Jacob Bell Racing in fifth at 863. That is the team point here tonight. I will, of course, go over the overall team points tomorrow night for the Rick Motec Cup Series. Right back at it here at COTA. They will unload the Cup cars here and we'll see exactly how everyone fares in the Cup cars as well. Right now, it looks like only 2 drivers have put in a time, and we're going to have some more come rolling in. That's going to be David Weishart, I'm assuming here, going to be rolling in his first lap time here pretty quickly. Thinking. Right now, Bryce Sinisag, Jacob Manning, Michael Thwaites. Top 3. There goes Blair Patterson there in fourth. Now, everybody is out here qualifying. Question is, can they hang on to it? You can see the camera angle here through these big S's here. That's exactly what I'm going to call them. I mean, it looks like it's double S's. I mean, that is insane here at Circuit of the Americas. I don't know what turn they're at. I do not know this track at all. All I know is there's a lot of turns and there's a lot of hills. That's about all I know. But what we can do is go ahead and do a little ride along here with Mr. GT Hawkins here for everybody that is tuning in here tonight. I mean, we'll be going cockpit with probably all 12 drivers out here tonight, folks. So we'll see here what GT does here. It looks like he is going to actually officially start here, coming down to less than 4 minutes, almost 3 minutes here in qualifying. And look at this first sharp turn, man. It is more than a 90-degree angle. I would say almost upwards of about 150, 160. That is a sharp turn, and then we could see him coming through the S portion here. Double S's, as I'm going to call them. Look at the speed, though, at about 70, 80 miles an hour. Just trying to hang on to it here. Up through some more corners here tonight. And many more corners here. And you got this, got a long stretch here that's going to be coming up here pretty quickly. There it is. I believe this is that long stretch. It's about 3/4 of a mile long. You can definitely pick up some speed here, but then you've got a relatively sharp corner coming up, and you can see him at 154 mile an hour. And here's that left turn, that left sharp turn here, all the way slowing down to about 60, 65 miles an hour, and then back in the gas and back into another corner down to 40, a little over 40 miles an hour, and he's holding at about 40 to 70 to 80. Man, I don't know how these drivers do this. And then, of course, back out here, and he is going to be coming, I believe, pretty quickly flying back onto the front stretch here pretty soon. David Weishart right now grabbing the pole with a 2:16.011. We'll see here what GT does. Just trying to give everybody an idea of how this track's laid out. As GT, of course, now is coming back out to the front stretch here. We'll see exactly where GT goes. And GT, he's going to pull it there at about a 1/10 of a second over David Weishart. So it could be a battle between, like I said, GT Hawkins and David Weishart here tonight. Less than a minute to go. Well, 13 drivers have entered the facility here tonight. So who is going to be the top 12 to pick up that bonus point? Got one driver still out here, and that is Darren Bruce, and I don't believe he's going to have time to finish his lap here. And I believe he is just going to start back at the back at 13th here tonight. Garrett Heath is going to move up to 6th. And there is the checkered flag, and that's the way it's going to stack up. GT Hawkins grabbing the pole out here tonight. Man, what a lap. Let's go and bring up those qual times here, folks. I do apologize for that. A 2:15.823. And, oh, man. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let them get into the drivers' meeting here tonight, folks. And I don't know what Scott and Kyle is going to go over, but I do want to go ahead and get to our shout-out. Scott Rambler, Kyle Knapp, two of our admins here tonight. I believe Jeremy is actually going to be coming on board here pretty quickly, so a big shout-out to them for adminning the Xfinity Series season. A big shout-out to Rick Bell over at RB Custom Rigs. You in the market for a new computer, parts, or whatever the case may be, hit him up on Facebook at facebook.com/RB Custom Rigs, and he'll hook you up with some parts and whatever the case may be. Big shout out to Rick Donathan out there for putting on an awesome league over here at Extreme Motorsports, and a big shout out again to all the fans out there that tune in each and every week. And we got a 50-50 in that vote here tonight, so I don't know who's all voted. I can't see who's voted for what. But I do see it's 50-50 here tonight for that poll. So that poll will close at lap 16. So we'll close that poll, and then we'll find out exactly what everybody's thoughts are. But, man, oh, man, we're in that warm-up now. A 10-minute warm-up instead of a 15-minute warm-up because we did have a 10-minute qualifying. The reason it was 10 minutes, all road courses are 10 minutes. Usually it's 15 for the warm-up, driver's meeting, whatever you want to call it. But I guess they went ahead and made it 5 minutes shorter. So that's going to give us time probably, definitely, to get our GT Hawkins, have a little chit-chat with him and kind of figure out, what's it going to take to pull it out. I mean, if you get a big enough lead here, I mean, unless you massively mess up, I just don't see how you can't pull out the win, And that goes for anybody. That goes for not only GT, but Darren Bruce. Kyle Sieg has joined the tonight, it looks like. Oh, yeah, he did qualify the number 39. So, yeah, that still is going to lead 13. Jim Duda, David L. I mean, anybody. I think anybody could bring it home in the victory lane here tonight for sure. I really do. I think we would probably have time to interview all 13 drivers if we wanted to, to be honest. Got it. We got, 13 drivers. It's all right. Everybody, like I said, is going to get spread out. Hey, we got 8 watching and 4 likes. Still nobody chatting in chat here tonight, and that is unusual. Usually somebody is out there saying hi, or, Brennan Kennedy out there saying, what's up for Coda here tonight? What do I expect? And I'm not even seeing that here tonight. That's a little odd. Coming down to less than 6.5 minutes here. I'm all ready to pull up GT. Just kind of waiting to see here if, what Scott and Kyle is, doing. Oh, there's Chase. Chase Johnson out there. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of road course. Really, the only road course that I like doing, and I love even racing on it, and I'm not very good, not to make it about me, is Watkins Glen. I mean, that track, to me, it's technical because I'm not a road course guy. That would be about the only track that I would actually, I like calling, and I like to, go out there and turn some laps on. That's about it. All right, here we go. Let's get him up here. Mr. GT. And he moved. He's coming back up here, whether he wants to or not. GT, got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Well, I don't know if you want to be interviewed or not, but we're going to, you know the drill, bud. You are going to come out with a poll, though, but David Weishart is going to be on the outside of you. That's, going to put second and third, really, in the point standings right there on that front row, bud. And, Coda, Circuit of the Americas, bud. How do you feel about it?
I'm pumped. I've had this one circled on the calendar for the whole season, so looking forward to it. It's a really fun track. It's very technical, and it's a hot track out there. The set doesn't have a ton of grip in it, so it's gonna be interesting. And Yeah, I mean, as long as we can get through the first couple turns, I think we'll be okay, and then try to keep it on the track from there and save our stuff over the long run. I think we'll be okay. But yeah, I'm super excited. This is my favorite thing to do on iRacing.
So you like road course? You are a road course guru.
I don't know if I'd call myself that, but
Okay, so you're not Scott Rambler then.
I'm not that level, no. But I do like running them.
And you know, going to this track tonight, round 3, but we've got 13 drivers out here. This is definitely going to be a shakeup in the top 12 of the champion. So, your thoughts going into this race, and of course, Chicagoland may be totally different. We could have 30 drivers at Chicagoland.
Yeah, I mean, I like the way the chase schedule is laid out. So we got a road course, we got a short track, we got a 1.5 miles, we had Auto Club, the big 2 mile, and then we finish it off at Homestead. So I think the chase schedule is really diverse. I think it's going to reward the best driver overall, and I think that's why, we've completed 2 weeks. After 3 weeks, we're all still going to be really close in points. So I think that's a testament to the way the schedule is organized, and yeah, I mean, just go out and prove it for 5 weeks, 5 different tracks. Let's go.
All right. Well, we know we're going to see you tomorrow night for the Rick Motec Cup Series right here at COTA, so we don't even have to go over that. But what we got to do is get through this race here tonight. That's what we got to do first and foremost.
Yep, let's do it.
All right, GT. Good luck down there, bud.
Thanks, Josh.
Yep. All right. That is GT Hawkins, our pole sitter. David Weishart is going to be starting on the outside of him in that 33. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and interview David Weishart here tonight. Go ahead and just knock out the front 2 here. David, got a copy?
Yep.
Well, you are going to be starting on the outside of your arch nemesis, that number 14 of GT Hawkins, bud. How do you feel?
I'd have felt a little bit better if I could have got the pole. I was so scared to overdrive corners, and I was braking way earlier than I had been braking, and it was just throwing me off my rhythm, and that last section of the track was just a mess. So, yeah, I thought I was going to hang on there, and then GT stole it there at the end.
Yeah, he took it from you like candy, man. It's like, oh, man.
Yeah, I was pretty bummed.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Well, this is going to throw a dinger in the top 12 in the point. But I mean, 13 drivers out here tonight. We've got a couple that's in the chase that didn't miss. So definitely going to be a dinger in the point standings.
Yeah, I don't really understand being in the chase and missing a race. I mean, I know people don't like road courses, but you're still racing for team points and whatnot. So I don't really understand that. We usually get small fields at road courses, but yeah, with only 13 people in here, I mean, a bad run's not really going to kill you, but you obviously don't want to lose. You obviously don't want to lose any points.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. Well, I know we got Chicagoland next week. We're probably going to have a better turnout next week, but we got to get through here tonight. I mean, I like 20 turns out here, bud, and everything's at a different elevation.
Yeah, it's a tricky one, and it is hot and slick out there. So wheel hop's really bad. You can't really get hard on the throttle because the back tires just want to spin. On top of that, you got to throw fuel mileage on top of that because the race is 30 laps long, and from everything I've done in practice, I can go 15 laps, and that's about it. Maybe if I save throughout the course of the run, I can maybe squeeze in another lap out. But yeah, it's going to be a lot to focus on, and it's everybody needs to be on their game tonight.
All right, well, let's see how everybody fares going into turn 1 here tonight, side by side. David, good luck out here tonight, bud.
All right, thanks, man.
Yep. All right, well, that is going to be row 1 here tonight. That is going to be, of course, GT Hawkins, our pole sitter, and David Weishart on the outside of him. Coming down to the final second here, let's go ahead and get that driver bar off there and that qual bar off there, and we're going to grid them up here tonight on MaxspeedTV, the MaxspeedTV starting grid. Edward Morris out there, Donald Fader, and, of course, Chase Johnson Racing out there in chat tonight. Glad to see all 3 of you out there. Well, let's go ahead and grid them up here on MaxspeedTV, the MaxspeedTV starting grid. GT Hawkins on pole with a 2-minute, 15-second, 8:23. David Weishart on the outside of him in second at a 2:16.011. Bryce Sedisak in third, 217, 528. Jacob Manning in fourth at a 218, 06 and 9. Garrett Grant in fifth, 218, 840. And Garrett Heath in sixth at a 218, 840 as well. So they actually tied there. Got to go to the milliseconds to figure that one out. Michael Thwaites in seventh, 219, 733. Drew Barros in eighth at 220, 252. Jim Duda in ninth at 220, 735. And Kyle Sieg in 10th at 223, 302. David Elliott in 11th, 223, 543. And Blair Daddy Patterson going to grab that final bonus point for qualifying in the top 12 here at a 225, 053. And rounding it out is going to be that number 27, riding shotgun. They're in 13th, Darren Bruce. So 13 drivers here tonight, folks. That is all we've got. That's what we're working with, and that's what we're going to do. I just wonder how they're going to fare going into turn one. You know, who's going to spin it? Who's going to go 3 wide? Who's going to go here, there, and across the, you know, whatever. Ugh. Gonna be interesting for sure. Looks like they're using the pace truck here tonight instead of the pace cars. That pace truck will dive off to the safety of pit road. When it does, it will be in that number 14 puck kicker's hands of GT Hawkins. He'll be able to go whenever all 4 tires are off the racing surface. But this is a slow pace speed. All right, pace truck is off and away. GT is in control. And he is going to be on the loud pedal. Guess what, folks? Buggity, buggity, buggity. We're racing here tonight at COTA Circuit of the Americas. And boy, we got to get down to speed here because get around turn one here, folks. Get around, and we did. We got around turn one, and now a lot of single file going on already. Let's get back up here to have some side by side going on back here, but it's already done and over with. Through the double S's here tonight. They look like a snake right now. Aaron Bruce hanging back here, just doing his thing. Definitely going to be a big, big night for Aaron. So little driver. Right now, a little bit of separation, not a whole lot. I mean, it's saying a second, but man, if you look at the way the track is set up, a second is not much, because look at that. David's right there, and Bryce is right there. So if David messes up, Bryce Sedisak is going to be right there on him. And that goes for really anybody throughout the field here tonight, folks. I mean, it could go uphill or downhill very quickly as a make our way around another turn, and then another turn, and now there's like 20 turns here at COTA, folks. So, and I don't know what turn is what, because I don't know what this track holds. All I know is we're snaking and we're single file. That's about all I know. We can go ahead and look at any position changes that we've had. Looks like we've got Garrett D. Grant up a spot already from 5th. Garrett Heath as well from 6th to 5th. Jacob Manning back into 6th from 4th. Drew Ballesteros from 8th to 7th. Kyle Sieg 10th to 8th, so he's up a couple of spots. Tim Duda hanging out in 9th where he started. Michael Thwaites falling all the way back to 10th from 7th. David Elliott hanging out there in 11th. Blair Patterson started 12th. That's where he's at in 12th. And Darren Bruce. Oh, do we have a hiccup up here? Nope, but we are on lap number 2. And snaking through the double S's we go. Check them out here as they snake through it, see if anything happens here. Boy, you can tell that it is slick out there. A couple of drivers, kind of that back end, kind of spite, Kyle C being one of them. Blair doing an in-car view for Blair Patterson Racing. Check him out. He's a big supporter here of MaxspeedTV. And, you know, if you want an in-car view, check him out on Facebook. He's doing an in-car view. And, you know, we can go cockpit here, too, with Blair if we wanted to. But we're not going to do it right now. But give a big shout-out to Blair Patterson out there for supporting me and MaxspeedTV. Do appreciate it. Check back here with Jacob Manning, though. He does have Drew Arrows right there with him. And just slowing down to slow speeds here. Oh, Jacob going wide as well as the 22. I guess that's what you got to do around that turn. I don't know. I do not know. Never ran the track. Just bought it Monday. And here we go again. All right, folks. Well, we did do a lap under the practice here. How about we do a lap while they're racing here? So I'm going to give the choice to the fans out there. Who do we go cockpit here for a lap? Just pick somebody. We've got 13 drivers to pick from. So pick somebody, the first person who puts it in chat, and we'll go with that. Monster Man Motorsports. Happy with hey folks. Wow. Oh, side by, oh boy, I've got side by side there with the 1 and the 23. Ah, GT Jeremy Knapp said, oh no, Jacob Manning. Ah, Chase Johnson said it first. All right, well, we'll do Jacob, GT, and then the 09. We'll go that route. So let's go in cockpit here with Jacob Manning first and foremost to kind of give a different perspective and different view here tonight. And, you know, we've got still yet a ways to go. It's not like it's going to end. Oh, the 23 getting loose. Oh, he's going to spin it. That is Garrett Heath and the 23, Jacob Manning backing off, and we've seen it live here, folks. Garrett Heath is going to go all the way back to 11th here tonight. It looks like Kyle Sieg having a moment there, too. He towed it to pit road. Okay, so let me go ahead, and we're going to have, we'll come back on and do cockpit here with Jacob Manning again. But we got to figure out here what happened to Kyle C, because he just towed it to pit road. So I don't know exactly what happened to Kyle. That is going to be the big thing. Oh, he's loose. He's loose. Yeah, looks like he's okay there. Oh, we've seen what was going on right there with the 23. Looks like he's okay. Got the 53 of Jim Duda. Oh, right there it was. The 39 going the full 360. And he just parks it and goes to pit road. That is what happened. All right, well, let's get down here back to the cockpit here with Jacob Manning, and we'll ride along with him. Looks like Kyle Sieg is taking his car behind the wall already. So it's going to be a guaranteed top 12 for everybody else that is out here on the track. You know what? We'll just stay cockpit here. We got Jacob Manning first, then we'll get up to our leader, GT Hawkins. Then we'll get to the 09 of Bryce Sitasak, so that's going to put it at 5th, 1st, and then 3rd. I just trying to get the fans involved in here tonight. With the car count, it's not going to be a whole lot of action going on. So I want everybody to feel included here and everything. Doing a little ride along here with our first contender of Jacob Manning in the 1. seeing how he's racing the track here, and he's no downfall here in these cars. And this is this long stretch here, and you can definitely pick up speed, and that is exactly what he's going to do. Then you got a sharp left-hander here coming up. All right. Let's go over here to our leader, GT Hawkins. That was the next one in line. Then do a cockpit lap view, yeah, or just a ride along here with him. He's got a 6/10 of a lead over David Weishart, who is technically right behind him. Lap 4, he's going to be coming to lap 5 this time by. There it is. Front stretch back into the sharp 160-degree turn, basically. $14 watching and 5 likes here tonight. Thank you all. Appreciate it. I just don't see how these guys do it. I really don't. Instead of a cockpit view with the 09, I think we'll go with a gyro view, Edward. I think we'll do a gyro view with Price Cinestack. How about that? That's a different as well. Smash that like button. Gallagher, no supporting channel or whatever. That's their nickname to me. I don't know exactly what you mean by that. I know who Gallagher is, though. Grew up watching him. Alright, the next one is the 09 of Bryce Cinestack. We'll do a gyro there with him here in just a minute or two. Want to still hang out here with GT, cockpit. Alright, well, he's going to cross the stripe there, so let's go ahead and go on Bryce. Take a gyro view. Now you're going to see that camera turn and everything. You're going to see the elevation here. It's definitely going to change. Bryce taking that sharp 160-degree turn. Turn 1. Turn 2 here. I believe. And then you got turn 3, 4, 5. 6 double S's, as I call them. 7. See here if I can turn that camera just a little. There we go. Everybody that tracks. There we go. We got that gyro cam just a hair. Now, Edward Morris out there, this is Edward Morris Sr., I'm assuming, correct? dad of Eddie. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Oh, thank you, bud. Do appreciate it, man. Do appreciate it. And I just, man, gas brake, gas brake, gas brake. I am glad that they have, you know, big brake pads here because, man, I don't know. I wonder if we can see. You know, we'll check that out. We'll go to a chase view and then we'll try to see if we can maybe look and see if we can see some heat building up in the tires with the brakes, if they get red hot. Now, that could be something interesting to look at too. All right, we did a little gyro there with Bryce Citisac. I don't know though if we would be able to see that from this side. We'll stay on Bryce here and we'll see if maybe we can, if they get high. If they do, we're not seeing it. Maybe if it was a night race here at Coda, we might be able to see it a little better. That would be neat. All right, well, let's check it out. GT, a little over 2.5 seconds over David Weishart. It doesn't look like much, but, well, now 3.1, but it is, and they are really spread out now, folks. So let's get it back here, though. Let's check out maybe a potential battle here. Drew Ballesteros, Jim Duda, and Michael Thwaites here tonight. We got these drivers hanging out here together. That's 6th, 7th, and 8th respectively. And there goes the 53. He's going to wheel hop it. Oh, 22 getting loose. Oh, 53 of Jim Duda. Right there, we seen it. He's going to reverse it. He kept it off the wall, but he wheel hopped it. It popped him down to the inside wall. We caught that live here on MaxspeedTV. He is going to go back to 9th. That is going to bring David Elliott right up to him. And if Jim can't get up to speed here, I think David's going to be able to make that pass here. Chevrolet and a Ford Mustang here. Looks like Jim is going to be able to hold that spot. David's not going to fight him too much. Boy, that 53, though, his tires are not happy right now. And I don't know if it's his tires or he's not happy, but there goes the 42 of David Elliott picking up that 9th spot. Here comes Jim Duda back to the side. And Jim's going to go high. David's not going to be able to get up. David's going to pick up speed before he does, though. Let's see. David is going to be able to complete that pass here and go into 9th. And I think David is going to be able to hold it as of right now. Prime time 42 of Elliott. And, oh, man. Oh, Jim Duda locking it up a little bit there again. Well, I know this is not normal, but here at about 3 laps, folks. We're going to be at 20 to go. Yeah, 10 laps into the race, 20 to go. How about that? I don't get to say that very often. Oh, we got action. We got Jacob Manning making a pass here. That is going to be over Garrett D. Grant. Jacob going to go into 4th, right where he started. Garrett D. Grant in 5th, right where he started. He just, you know, going back and forth here, just trading spots. Exceptional wildlife there for Jacob Manning. Capital there. Samson Motorsports for Garrett D. Grant. And I hate it for Kyle Sieg, and I don't know if Kyle is still in TeamSpeak or... I would love to have a chit chat with Kyle though, but I do not see him in at all. Alright, Kyle Knapp out there. Now the Xfinity penalty chart here tonight, don't really have to really go over any because there's no cautions. Now, if somebody does get into somebody and spin them, I do believe it will go into the penalty chart. I don't know that for a fact, but I do believe it does. Kyle Sieg, if you're out there listening here tonight, man, I'd love to get you down here, have a chit chat with you, man. Drew a little loose there. Ballesteros in the 22. He was coming up on Michael Pace in that 12. Prime time 12 machine. Let's see here. Chase. Car chase view. There we go. We'll go a far chase view here. Have a look at it here from this far chase perspective here as we make our way down into yet another corner here tonight. And you can see that 22 right there. Whoa, there goes Michael Thwaites. Oh, Michael going around. And that was caught live here on MaxspeedTV. And that allowed Garrett Heath to get around and Drew Ballesteros to get around as well. David is running down GT. All right, well, let's check it out. We got Chase Johnson out there kind of helping us out. Well, Chase, are you in TeamSpeak by chance? You're helping me out in chat here tonight. Why not you come up here and help me, keep an eye out on things, bud. If we'll leave that up to you, of course. But we'd love to have you up here, man. Want to come up here, put yourself, connect to TeamSpeak, put yourself in staging, and I'll just bring you up here, bud. If you're watching it, under the watch tab, give you 5 minutes. All right. We're gonna have Chase Johnson up here in the booth with us, folks. All right, this is going to be good. And yes, he was right. GT Hawkins is under fire now by the 33 of David Weishart. And I knew that it would come down to these two. Now, this time by, folks, it's going to be 10 to go. But we still got pit stops. That's going to be at about lap 15. So that's going to put it at about 14, 15 to go here. We'll see exactly who comes down to win. Like Garrett E. Grant hanging out there now in 5th, but right here you got GT and David. All right, 6 likes, 10 watching. Man, we're up there to about what was it, 14, 15, 16 watching here tonight. And I think we got a battle here, though. I think we've got a very good battle here going on here, pretty quickly between GT and David. And these two have been battling it pretty much throughout the whole season here. They have been right there neck and neck. 20 to go here tonight, folks. All right, a big shout out again to our admins here. Now, of course, Scott unfortunately did have to leave. Big thoughts and prayers out there to Scott Rambler. I'm not going to say what's going on, but Scott, we're thinking about you, bud. Hang in there. Our admins up there tonight here right now, kind of hanging out, doing their thing. Jeremy Knapp, Kyle Knapp out there in the admin tower. So a big shout out to them and Scott for getting everything going out here tonight. Of course, RB Custom Rigs, Rick Bell, big shout out to him for sponsoring the Xfinity Series again this season. And of course, Rick Donovan putting on an awesome league over here at Extreme. And of course, all the fans out there. Man, thank you all. Thank you all for the support. Not only for myself and MaxspeedTV, but, you know, all across the board with, you know, Extreme and all the leagues that we do here on MaxspeedTV. We do appreciate it. But thank you all for that. All right, I can pull him up. No, I can't because you're not in staging. I said come to staging. I don't know where you're at, but paying attention to the race here. Come to staging room under the broadcast, and I'll pull you up from there. All right, there you are. No, never mind, I found you. All right, there he is, Chase Johnson, bud. How you doing, bud?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Well, for everybody that doesn't know, Chase Johnson is JW Racing here, and he's a young buck, but we're gonna go ahead and get him up here. And you know, you were out there in chat, and you're watching this race. You told me that David was catching PT, and you were correct. However, Chase, this is road course. So we still don't know what's going to happen, but
Oh yeah, I mean it's different. It's not like oval where you can kind of pass them wherever you really want to. And GT just locked up the brakes, and David just took the lead.
yes, he did. There he goes. David Weishart up to the lead. So man, oh man, this is going to get interesting.
Very. It's going to. We're coming up on pit stops in about 3 or 2 laps here. It's going to get real interesting. Let's see if anybody misses their pits.
Well, if you miss your pit stop here, I mean, this track is wide, close to 4 miles long, roughly, something like that.
That and it's 18 turns. It's
18.
very long.
I was saying 20 turns. Okay, so yeah, that just goes to show you how much I know about roading.
Oh, trust me, I'm not going to have fun tomorrow night either.
Oh, GT did it again. Boy, he almost got to the back of that 33. Oh man. And yeah, you're racing tomorrow too.
Yeah, I'm having the same problem as GT is having, locking up the brakes on the longer runs. It's not too hard to do it.
All right, well, David Weishart up front, 19 to go. I mean, if you've saved fuel, I mean, they were calling it about 14, 15 laps. 15 at the max. So, is it possible to save that 15th lap and stay out there and, you know, make this a one-stop race?
You need to do whatever you can to make it a one-stop. I mean, if you make a two-stop, it's not going to work out, and definitely not going to get the win unless you get unbelievably lucky.
Unbelievably lucky. Well, I think right now we're seeing David up here in GT 1 and 2. Bryce kind of hanging back here at about 10.4 seconds back. Jacob Manning there in 4th at about 21 seconds back behind Bryce. He's 33 seconds, 33 and a half seconds behind our leader of David Weishart and Garrett D. Grant there in that number 5th, 37.3.
Oh, David just missed the corner.
Who did?
David Weishart. Going into
Oh.
that turn 1, he locked up the brakes and missed the corner.
Okay, well, it's Weishart, not Wiseman. There's no N.
It always gets me.
I'm gonna pick on Chase here tonight. This is his first time up here with me, folks. So let me go ahead and pick on him here. Now, give the fans out there something to kind of think about. How old are you?
I'm 13.
13 years old. And you, I mean, we got to say here, Chase, in the Cup Series, I mean, you out here running with the big boys. And you're only 13 years old. That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't really look at my age, especially when I'm in the middle of a race. I'm like, this is literally my brain in the middle of a race. How are they saving that much tire?
Oh, I feel you. I'm a broadcaster, and I know that feeling, you know. So, you know, and it could come down to fuel, too. You know, how much, you know, how are they saving that much fuel? You know, they may have the tires, so what about fuel? Hey, Will hopped it there. Oof.
Yeah. At road courses, really, from what I know, you just keep it in a higher gear and just be really easy with the throttle. If you keep it in a higher gear coming off the corners, you'll save a lot more fuel.
All right, well, you know, I know they're spread out here, Chase, but, you know, what do you expect here? Coming up, we're going to be coming up on green flag pit stops here in about 3 laps, 2 to 3 laps. So, you know, your thoughts as a Cup driver, your thoughts on this upcoming possibly one stop here for this race.
Yeah, just you gotta make it one stop. You can't. It's too costly if you make it 2 stop. Just especially with no cautions at road courses, just you gotta make it one stop. Just no doubt about that.
You have to make it to lap 15 and take 15, go around one more time. You have to.
Yes, you got to.
All right,
Just,
well, I guess we'll see exactly your Chase, kind of what they do, you know, because, you know, even myself, I don't know. All I was told is it could come down to fuel. That's all I was told.
Yes, there's like GT and Wiseheart. I expect those 2 to make it. They know how to save fuel really well. I expect those 2 to make it. I'm not really sure about everybody else in the field. I'm pretty sure Jacob will probably make it. Yeah.
So you think GT and David will be able to go? Right now they're on 14. So if they don't come down, if they don't come down and they take lap 15, then they would be able to go distant.
Yes. If you can make the lap 15 and come around and like hit the line, and complete lap 15, you'll make it. So pretty much all you gotta do is complete lap 15,
Yeah.
and you'll
Make
make
it back around, make your pit stop. It'll be lap 16 on pit road, of course. But yeah,
Yep.
man, oh man, glad to have you up here, Chase.
I'm glad to be here.
Yep, glad to have you up here. I know a little different perspective.
Oh, GT's pitting.
Oh, GT's pitting. Whoa! And David is staying out. Oh!
Blair Patterson's also in the pits.
Blair back here, yes. Blair's going to be off and away. He's 1 lap down. However, GT on pit road. That the only one's coming down?
Yes, that really surprised me right there. I thought he was going to at least go 1 more lap, but he must not have been saving. Oh, David Weisler just missed the corner.
Oh, well, that's, I mean, golly, he's 13.5 seconds ahead of Bryce Citizen.
Oh, I meant David Elliott.
Oh, David. Oh,
Oops.
David Elliott. Okay, yeah, you got to make sure if we have double names here, you got to make sure you say the last name.
Too many Davids in this league.
David Elliott in the 42, back here running in 10th, started 11, so he is up a spot. All right, well, let's see here who we got. GT there running down third, passing up Jacob Manning. That is going to be for third, for position. GT has already made his pit stop there. David Weishart. I think David he's going to have to come down this time, Chase.
I definitely think he is. New tires mean a lot. He's pitting.
Yep,
he
there
just
he
went in.
is. Yep, David Weishart down pit road. I believe Bryce Sinisak is going to be following him down pit road in the 09 here.
Everyone should be going down this time, I believe.
Everybody should, except for GT. There goes Bryce down pit road. GT won't pit, so let's get back here to Jacob Manning back here in fourth. I'm assuming he's going to come down. Garrett D. Grant, Garrett Heath, Drew Ballesteros, Michael Thwaites, all the way back to...
Jacob's staying out.
Jacob is staying out.
Yes.
What?
He must have been saving a lot there.
Wow. Okay, then. That's, not to throw it out there, but that's one of your teammates.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go down there and slap him a couple of times.
He might be doing... Honestly, I kind of like what he's doing right here. It's a little bit of strategy.
Yeah, it could be, yes.
GT's came out ahead of David here.
Yep, GT right out ahead of David Weishart. David, though, right there in second. 1 lap difference between them two. And, of course, Jacob Manning. I believe. Ivor. Well, no, Jim Duda stayed out.
Must be a JW Racing
And David
strategy.
Elliott stayed out. Ah. Okay, then.
Definitely interesting. I didn't really see this coming at all from what David said in practice.
GT up front, David right behind him, 1-2 yet again.
Oh, GT missed the corner.
Oh, yes, he did. Oh, we caught it. We caught it, Chase.
I've been watching these two for the last lap and a half, and they've been back and forth while making up ground.
Jacob Manning. Not to interrupt you there, bud, but he smacked the wall, it looks like, coming down pit road. He missed it, locked it up, and he's on pit road now, but, I got to get a MaxspeedTV replay of this because this is definitely going to hurt that number 1 of Jacob Manning. Got 14 to go here tonight, but we're on a MaxspeedTV replay since there's no cautions. Chase just watch GT and David up there.
He completely missed the pit road.
Yes, he did. He just completely missed it. Oh, he didn't get into the... Okay, well, that is a good thing.
It's a good thing, but he's still big time messed up there.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. Well, he is going to be off and away here all the way back to 5th here. Started 4th, but he's going to have the fresh tires, and you got to get some warmth in those tires. You got to get some heat built up. If you don't, it's going to be cold throughout the race.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit of a reason why GT is a little bit better than David right now. I think David's just riding. He seems to be a lot better on the long runs than GT, from my perspective. It's going to be interesting coming down to the end here. Be interesting to see if GT can make it too. That's another thing we gotta look out for.
All right. Oh, David. Oh, David wants the lead.
The one thing I've noticed, David is very good for that section on the track. He seems to get right up on GT's bumper every time in that section of the track.
All right. Well, GT and David right here. I knew it would come down to GT and David Weishart here. That should have been my poll question, but it wasn't. My poll question... All right, now let's go ahead and end it here because it is, you know, a couple of laps over the halfway mark. Let's see here what that percentage is here tonight. I know you've seen that, Chase, but is COTA, Circuit of the Americas, a good track to have stock cars on? 66% says yes. 33% says no. We got 9 votes. Now, if you voted and you wanna say what you voted for, then you know I'll leave that up to you, Case. But I thought that was interesting because this is a fairly new track.
Yeah, I don't really like it for stock cars. I haven't done any road course cars on here yet. But no, I don't think these things belong here at all. Just they're too heavy. But it does require a lot of skill, which I don't have too much skill at road courses, so that's probably why I don't like it too much.
But... Oh, I don't either. And, you know, I'm going to give a shout-out where a shout-out is due. You know Scott Ramler?
Yes, sir, I do. He's kicked my butt multiple times.
Well, I would say if you want to learn road courses, that would be one of the guys. Of course, GT and David. You know, I've got to give a shout-out to them, too. But, you know, Scott, I've known Scott for a while, and, man... Scott knows his road courses. He loves them. So, you know, you want help? I don't think Scott would, you know, would say no. You know, he'll help you out. I think GT and David would too, to be honest.
Yeah, David's helped me out with multiple stuff before. I like David. He's a really good guy. I haven't talked to GT much to really know that much, but he seems like a cool guy.
Yep, David. I know all these drivers out here, but you know, I've been doing this for quite some time. I got to know pretty much everybody out here, and you know, I love every bit of it. These guys, they know when I come in and I'm ready, I'm ready. You know, I know we got a battle up here for first with GT and David, but we still got to check out everybody else. Rice is back in 3rd. Eric D. Grant is in 4th. Jacob Manning is 5th. Garrett Heath 6th. Drew Ballesteros in 7th. Michael Thwaites in 8th. Jim Duda in 9th. David Elliott in 10th. Blair Patterson, the daddy, there in 11th. And Darren Bruce running out the top 12 here. It's going to be guaranteed a top 12 for everybody that's out here. Blair and Darren, though, the only 2 drivers on lap down.
It's kind of interesting to see Darren a lap down. I don't really recall seeing him go a lap down. Must have been a mistake somewhere on the track.
Well, he started 13th, up a spot in 12th, and then 2 tonight. He was 11th. Oh, and he had a mistake. Oh, no, he's got some heavy damage here, too. Him and 2 tonight, 11th in the point standings, 10 behind Bryce Finisak, and 40 points behind the leader, Garrett D. Grant. For everybody that's just tuning in, let's go and flash those that top 12 in the chase here tonight. Now, looks like James Bickford did not make it here tonight. Like Paul Henley was not here. He came in tonight in 9th. Unfortunately, Alan Fox couldn't make it. Issues with iRacing and hitting the track. So that is going to be 3 drivers that unfortunately could not make it here. So it's going to be a shakeup in the point.
For sure. And another thing I'm noticing is GT going into the corner is taking it a whole lot shorter than David. You gotta think, how much is that hurting the GT's tires compared to what David is arcing the corner a lot more than what GT is.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, is GT burning up those tires? You know,
I definitely think those couple laps. Oh, David.
Yeah, a squiggle there.
I definitely think GT's tires are going to go away quicker than David's, just because of how early GT pitted. But the way David's racing, he is looking for every piece of rubber on that right rear tire he can look for.
Well, you know, talking about tires, Chase, on a road course, I mean, you're going right and left. So, you know, really, how do you manage, you know, each tire? You know, right front, right rear, left rear. Because, you know, on a road course, you're using everything.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing you got to be careful about. I'm not too great at saving tires, but from what I know, you got to really arc the corner, brake early, and get on the gas later. And just be really easy with the throttle all the way around this track, especially this track here, Coda. You got to be really easy on the throttle. It's very easy to get on the gas too hard and spin her around. And
Yeah,
we've seen multiple people do that here tonight.
Oh, yes, we have. Yes, we have. Kyle C being one of them, taking it behind the wall here. That would have been about 7 laps ago. Oh, we've got 13 watching, 9 likes here tonight.
GT missed the corner.
Yes, he did. There goes David to the inside. Whoa!
Oh, I can't believe they're going side by side in this corner.
Oh, David! He got squirrely there, Chase. Down through the double S's. That's what I call them, the double S's. Because, well, S and S. I don't know what they call them here at Coda.
Yeah, they're... This track's pretty weird.
Yes, it is. Well, on the mics here tonight, folks, for everybody that is just tuning in, myself, Joshua Medlock, and Chase Johnson going to be here tonight. Glad to have Chase up here to help me call the action here. I know really the only battle we got going on is for P1, GT and David. However, I mean, one mistake, though, by anybody, I mean, that could still hurt them.
Definitely. We've seen these two mess up multiple times already, just getting on the brakes too hard and locking them up. It's pretty easy to do.
And we got 10 laps to go here tonight. It seemed like it took forever to go from 13 to 10.
Oh, David almost spun it.
Yes, he did.
Oh, David locked up the brakes. He is really using up that car. He is running as hard as he can.
I tried to look at the brake thing here tonight. You know, on a road course, you can usually see the heat build up in the brakes. And you really can't see that during the day. But I'm sure these brakes are red hot.
Yeah, they're probably hotter than an oven right now. Just especially Dakota, in these cars, you use the brake a lot compared to other road courses.
Now, how do you balance it? You know, you can adjust. This is a fixed setup league, so how do you adjust front to rear? I mean, you don't want to use too much front because if you do, you're going to burn them up. You don't want to use too much rear because if you do, burn them up. So how do you balance it?
For me, it's really a comfort thing. If you're like comfortable with the car and it's stable for you, your tires are going to be better than trying to make one side more uneven. You just got to kind of balance it out between the two.
Right, Jacob Manning back here in fourth, started fourth. I think 9 to go. I think he's go here. I don't know still what's going to happen here with GT and David, though. I really don't. Bryce there in third, hanging out by himself. Garrett D. Grant there in that fifth, started fifth.
It would be a storybook ending if GT or David couldn't make it. That would change everything.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Garrett Heath. We got Garrett D. Grant. Garrett D. Grant there in fifth. The other Garrett Heath there in sixth. And, you know, so much separation here tonight. I don't see nothing back here in the back. Now, David Elliott is the last driver on the lead lap back here in 10th. Our leaders, GT Hawkins and David Weishart. I mean, could they potentially lap David Elliott?
It depends on how good the leader's pace is. I know David, he really saves those tires.
Which David? We got two.
David Elliott. He likes to, I don't know, but whenever I race David, I can pass him on lap 1 and drive like a straightaway ahead, and in about 10 laps, he's right there on my bumper again. It's pretty crazy.
Oh, David back here hanging out in 10th. Well, looks like maybe a guaranteed top 10 here for David Elliott, unless he can get around Jim Duda there in that 53 with 8 to go here tonight. And let's get back up here to GT and David Weiss. The other David. This is the battle, Chase. I mean, you can't deny it. This is the battle.
That for sure, and for only being the really only battle on the track, it's a really good one for a road course.
Let's see here who messes up. Is it gonna be the 14, or is it gonna be the 33? Oh, David Weishart, man, he wanted to poke that nose there to the inside, and just couldn't do it. Go ahead.
Oh, I've been watching these two. It's like every other lap, one of the two either locks up the brakes just a tad bit, or the one almost spins out. They are using every bit of car they got up on this track.
Oh, we've got 8 to go, and we do have a lap difference, though, from GT to David. Now, here's the thing. We know David can go the distance, but can GT? You know, how much fuel has really both of these drivers burnt up. Could it come down to Bryce Sidisak maybe stealing it? Uh-oh.
David almost spun it.
Oh.
He is wheeling that thing.
Oh.
If you're a GT right now, you love to see David messing up like that. It's if you're GT, that's helping you out a bunch.
Back up to 9/10 of a second lead here. G. Hawkins, our pole sitter, he led 19 laps here.
They're coming up on lap traffic. Let's see if they get all the way or not.
That's David Elliott. I do. Oh no, Jim Duda! A hard into the wall here through the double S's. Ouch! Take a look here. What happened to Jim Duda here tonight? That's the thing about road courses. No cautions, so we can actually go back and take a look at him might have just lost it.
It's really easy just to lose it on your own. I mean, these things are really hard to drive right now.
Around, but can't really. Oh, there it is, right there. Oh my gosh! Yep, out of turn here, starting through that S, and yep, just right straight into that inside wall through the double S. That gets it back going, but man, heavy damage gonna go to Jim Duda in that 53 machine. Oof. All right, back up here. T.T. Hawkins, David Weishart. That's still about the only battle seeing. Back up here with GT and David. 14 and that 33 Northern Capital machine. Still neck and neck here, Chase. I mean, you can't count out David, because if GT, if he makes the slightest mistake at all, David is going to capitalize on that.
Yes, just David just has to stop pushing it so hard. When he doesn't push it as hard, he catches GT, but when he starts pushing it and messing up, GT pulls him, and that's I think David knows that. I think he's trying to, but I think he really wants to push as hard as he can, but it's really hurting him.
Oh, 6 to go here tonight, folks. We got 6 laps to go, and I knew it was going to come down to GT and David here tonight. I mean, I don't count out David. I mean, if David, I would say coming around the final turn, if he's right there with GT, he's going to be giving him that chrome horn as we speak and try to get around him.
Anybody's going to do anything they can to get around GT on the last lap. It's I know for sure I would do anything I could. I know anybody in this field would too.
Oh, the 14. This corner, we're looking at it there. That corner, I mean, is it good to go wide? Or is it, could you stay low?
Oh, David almost spun it out.
Yes, he did. Oh, David's tires, they're angry. They're angry. They're like alligators right now. I think David kind of hurt them up here, Chase. I think you did. I really do.
He was really running hard. He was running way harder than what he did at the beginning of the race when he was better than GT on the longer run. But I think if you're GT right now, I'm saving as much fuel as I can to make it all the way, because
All
at
right.
this
Yeah.
point, you're making David waste all of his tire up trying to stay with you.
Yep. And got 5 to go here now. Did GT save 1 lap? Just 1 lap. Did he? That's the thing.
Saving 1 lap's a whole lot, though. It would impress me, but he impresses me every race.
I guess we'll find out here. No, maybe David backed off to save a lap. You know, seeing what he had. Hey, well, I'm burning my stuff up here, burning my tires up, burning my fuel up. Maybe I need to back off, you know, after having that mistake, you know, going off of that, you know, it's still, I think, going to be 1-2 punch here, regardless. Now, if David, or GT, if GT runs out of fuel, that could be a problem.
Definitely. To me, it's still a question if David can even make it. If not, is Bryce Ennis going to beat him to the line if they run out right there coming to the line?
Yeah, and that's still that 1 lap difference, 11, 10, 10, and I know Jacob Manning can make it back here and out here at about 9 laps, so I know he can make it. This is gonna be close.
It's they're definitely, for how many cars they got, they're definitely putting on a really good show.
Oh yeah, up front here, yeah, definitely, but we're getting spread out here now up front. So GT Hawkins up front here, seconds ahead now of David Weishart. I mean, I think David is kind of holding back here to see what GT's gonna do. Does he have enough fuel? Does David himself have enough? Does Bryce have enough fuel here to make it? I think he does. Hanging back here at 3rd spot. I know Jacob is good to go, Jacob Manning, but still yet 4 to go. This is crazy.
It's definitely coming down to the wire. No doubt about that.
All right, well, Chase Johnson up here with me tonight, calling the action, Chase, and I don't know if you need to jet or not. If you do, just let me know.
I'm used to running these races. I think I'm okay.
All right, do we have any fans of Chase Johnson out there in chat here tonight? Let's go ahead and throw that out there. Why not? GT up front, 1.9 seconds ahead of David Weishart.
That means David's catching him. He was 2.5 half a lap ago.
And he could be saving his stuff.
Very well could be. It's I think Weishart's just letting his stuff cool down right now at the moment. I think he got his tires a little too hot.
All right, well, see here, 1.8 now. The GT. Oh, and you know, you look here from GT Hawkins around the corner, and you see David Weishart there. I mean, 1.8, 1.9 is, you know, doesn't look like much. But at a road course, that is not much. That's an upset spin and you're around.
To put it in comparison, it's kind of like a half a second away from like a 1.5 mile oval would be, kind of.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Oh, here we go. We're gonna hit 3 to go here tonight.
David was about half a second faster than GT was that lap.
Yes,
That's
he was. 2:18.484 for David. 2:19.078 for Hawkins. Well, can David do it here in 3 laps?
3 laps is 12 miles, so it's just got a while to go.
Donald Fader out there, Route 9 Chase Johnson out here. Chase, good job, Chase. You could have a new job.
I honestly I like it. It's pretty fun up here in the booth.
Well, it is a little different. I mean, you know, from a driver, and I'm not taking anything from a driver perspective, you know, love everybody that drives out here. Don't get me wrong, but, I mean, hey, doing an awesome job here, Chase. Thank you.
Thank you. I like being up here.
I'm wondering if David's going to be able to get around GT 1.6 seconds. He's closing in.
I'm looking at David. He is pushing it a lot harder than what GT is going into the corners.
And could we go 2x2 for the win? I mean, it's possible.
It definitely is. The thing about road courses is you got spots you want to pass in and spots you don't want to pass in. But if it's for the win, it's for the win. You might have to pull a John Hunter Nemechek to Cole Custer move.
Right back up 2 seconds. David Weishart, 2GT. We're going to hit that 2 to go mark here, Chase. Next time by a white flag. If David has anything for GT, right now is the time for him to do. I mean, this is it. I don't think he can do it with 1 to go.
I think David's showing everything he's got right now. I don't think he's going to be able to catch him. But it's going to be interesting. Last lap, let's see if GT is going to run out.
Yep. Did GT save enough fuel? 14 now for GT. Next time by 15. That is, from what I understand, not saving. Now, you can save a lap, you can go about 16 laps. So, we'll see if that 14 did save a lap here tonight. I think David is good to go here for sure. Oh, this is going to be interesting, folks. We'll watch GT Hawkins and David Weishart here. That's really the only thing going on. You got really everybody going in turns, and the top 8 is on the lead lap. Back here with Drew Rose there in that 2. Currently running in 8th, started 8th, so, you know, Chase. Finishing where you started, I would say that's a good finish.
That's really good for a road course, in my opinion.
Awesome job for Drew Ballesteros. Just hang on to it, Drew. That's all you got to do, bud.
Don't wreck it.
Don't wreck it. Yep, exactly. All right, back up front here to GT Hawkins. 2 to go. Oh, buddy. Oh, this is going to be this time by the white flag in the air. We got 1 to go here tonight, folks. 1 lap remains. Does GT have enough fuel to make it to the end? If not, well, I know one driver that would be. That would be David Weishart. Chase?
I thought I heard GT sputter there, but I think I misheard. So
Woo!
I think GT's gonna make it, but you never know. We'll see what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, definitely up here with GT Hawkins right down that butt kicker 14, and so Chase joining us up here tonight. He's gonna interview second place regardless of who it is. So sorry to throw that on you, Chase, but you know, newcomer up here, so we'll just go with that. Gotta pick on you.
Alright, that's okay with me.
All right. Well, GT Hawkins here tonight is up front. Does he have enough fuel to make it? Oh, I mean, did he save enough? That is a thing. All right, here we go. Up here with GT. Even if he coasted to the line and crosses the line, he wins. So, Chase.
He's done a great job. He's impressed me. I don't know how he did it. That's I don't know how he did it.
All right, he's led 25 laps here tonight. E.T. Hawkins trying to capitalize from pole to finish here, and here we go, out of turn number 18. He is gonna cross the stripe. He's gonna win it here tonight. G.T. Hawkins. How did he do it?
I don't know. I'm wondering
man.
that myself.
How did he do it? David Weishart in second. And Bryce has not completed it yet here, but I believe Bryce Senesac, yes, out of turn 18. He is going to be our third place finish tonight. And Jacob Manning in fourth. Garrett D. Grant. Jacob Manning there in fourth, and waiting on these guys to finish up. Jacob Manning and Garrett D. Grant there in fifth. But man, our winner here tonight is going to be GT Hawkins at COTA Circuit of the Americas, folks. Alrighty, folks, we have caught up with our top 3 here tonight. We're going to start here with our 3rd place finisher here in the Oneida, Bryce Sitasek here. Bryce, awesome job here at Coda, man. 3rd place here, bud. Talk about it. Road course racing, no cautions, and man, just talk about it. Upset City, really.
I mean, kind of just a Sunday drive from my view. I was pretty much expecting a 3rd. That was about the best I knew I could have done. So we were pretty much 3rd across the board when it comes to practice, qualifying, and then we executed the race. I could stay. I was kind of within distance of Weishart and GT within the first 3-5 laps, and they pulled, I guess, 5 seconds on me. And towards the end of the field run, I could match their lap time. So I'm within ballpark range, but they still have another something that they do that I don't, which I need to kind of just figure out. So that's usually how it goes for me at these road courses. I have a solid top 5, and the leaders are just gone.
But you came in 10th in the point standings, man. 1 behind Paul Henley and 30 behind the leader. Finishing 3rd here tonight. Definitely going to be a good point night for you. Man, talk about it going into Chicagoland for round 4 next week.
Yeah, well, I mean, first 2 races, we had some bad luck. Got involved in a dumb late race caution, a late race incident at North Wilkesboro, and then Auto Club, I lost track of time and missed out on qualifying, so I had to start in the back, and then got involved in another silly incident and didn't really do much racing after lap 15, so kind of out of it, just trying to help out with team points. Hopefully, I don't know where we're setting team points, but hopefully we're up there competing with those other guys like Sampson and GTM. But the Cup is pretty much the main focus. And definitely going to focus here and again ending the season of top 5s. But Cup, I haven't finished top 5 in points in that series at all. So if I can be at least top 5, if not, hopefully to get a top 3, so I can get a plaque. So I don't have a plaque for a Cup series. I have a ton of big trucks and Xfinity even got big Cup. So hopefully we do better tomorrow.
So we're gonna see you tomorrow night, right back at it here at Coda.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, we do go to Chicagoland next week for the Xfinity Series round 4. How do you feel about Chicagoland, bud?
I don't know. Since Dover, I kind of got it figured out. We got something figured out with the tire saving, but that's only for short tracks and maybe road courses. So, and like I said, Auto Club, I didn't get much of a time to really see what I could do with the Xfinity car because I got involved in a wreck, and then Cup car was pretty much super speedway racing, so I didn't really get to figure it out there. So hopefully we get some. I'll try and get some testing in and figure something out.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Bryce, man, awesome job here tonight at Coda, man, finishing 3rd. Final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate and get ready for tomorrow night as well as next week.
Of course, thank you for doing the broadcasting, all that. Always nice to go back and watch races that you were in, just see how things may have played out for other people. Thanks to everyone at Primetime, RB Custom Rigs for sponsoring the series, AP Nation for sponsoring our team over here. It's nice cool for them to come on, and yeah, thanks for the admins for all they do.
All right, Bryce, we will see you tomorrow night as well as next week, man. Get practice, and we'll see you tomorrow night, bud.
We'll see you.
Yep. All right, well, that is going to bring us here to our 2nd place finisher here tonight. And I believe Chase Johnson has caught up with him. David Weishart. Chase, hot yours.
Hey, David, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, man, I'm hanging in there.
What was the plan at the beginning of this race to get GT?
Well, the plan was to outrun him and get in front of him and hold him off. My plan was to pit on lap 15, and I just kind of rode behind him on the first run. He made a little bit of a mistake. I can't remember where. And, I think it was turn 1, and I got around him there, and he undercut me by a lap. I was going to pit on 15, and I thought he was gonna go. I thought he was gonna be a couple seconds out ahead of me, and I think the race was won with me coming out of pit road. I knew we were going to be side by side in one, and I was trying to stay ahead of him. And as soon as I got back into gas, he just wanted to go straight out of turn one off pit road, and he got back around me and made it a little bit of a battle there. And I don't know, last 5 laps of the run, I was just in a 4-wheel slide and almost every hard hairpin. So. Good win to him. That was a blast of a battle. I mean, I don't remember the last time I had that much fun on here, so I really appreciate that.
Yeah, did you think he was not gonna make it after that first pit stop with that shortcut of a pit stop?
I knew I was gonna make it. I didn't know if GT would make it. I knew it was gonna be close. I knew me pitting on 15 was close. I was probably a half a lap to the good. And I'm not really sure. You know, I don't know how he made. He ran out after the checkered flag, so I don't know. I gave him a run for his money there. I was pushing him as hard as I could because I knew it was gonna be tight on gas, and I don't know if it was just the last couple of laps he got a little bit of a gap and was able to save. But either way, I always want the win, but to have that battle, a nice clean battle, and come out second, I'm tickled to death.
Yep, good job tonight, David. Is there anybody you would like to thank tonight for your
We got
performance?
Chicagoland next week, bud. So let's talk about Chicagoland.
Oh, I like Chicagoland. I don't know if it's one of those tracks that they did the dynamic track on or not, but it always usually puts on a good show. So tires get worn out there, so I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Chase, go ahead.
Is there anybody you would like to thank tonight for your good performance?
Yeah, I want to thank Arbor Custom Rigs for sponsoring the series and Rick Donovan for putting it all on, and thank Russ Anderson, Northern Capital, and sponsoring the team at Samson. Thank my teammate Garrett for coming out tonight. I know he got a top 5. He was worried about this one, so good to see him get a nice top 5, and thank y'all for broadcasting and everybody watching.
Thank you, David. Thank you, David. Have a good night.
Thanks, guys. Y'all too.
All right, David. We'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.
All right. Well, that is going to bring us here to our winner here tonight, our pole sitter, D.T. Hawkins. I don't think he does interview here tonight. Go ahead and give him one anyway. D.T., man, I gotta say, I mean, an awesome battle there between you and David Weishart. I mean, you started on pole, him on the outside. You guys finishing 1-2 here tonight, man. Talk about it. Mike is yours.
Yeah, that was a crazy race. That was just so intense. There was never a moment where I could just relax and just cruise. So after 10 laps or so, I was like, there's no way I'm going to win this. I was just getting killed. And I mean, we just made the call to pit a lap early and then a battle off pit road there. And from there, I mean, I learned my lesson the first run. I think I drove a little too hard. So kind of came full circle the second run. And from there, it was just trying not to look in my mirror too much and just focus on what I was doing. And I mean, hats off to David there. That was just an awesome battle. I mean, there you go. These road courses have good races.
All right. Well, the points are not updated yet, but however, if it's confirmed, this is going to be your second win here in the chase. Of course, North Wilkesboro back at July the 21st, man. And, as the defending champion, you're defending that championship. So, I mean, what's it like still yet having that bullet on your back?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to win one. It's exponentially harder to win two. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm not super point watching just yet. I mean, there's still quite a bit of racing left.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna try to do what I did tonight and just stay clean and try to keep her on the track and keep the damage down and finish as well as I can, and hopefully that'll be enough for me.
All right, bud. Well, I know we're gonna see you tomorrow night, so that's, we're gonna be right back at it here at Coda for the Rick Motec Cup Series, so that's not gonna be really a question. However, the other question is Chicagoland next week, round 4. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I'm so hit or miss there. That's probably my least favorite mile and a half. But I mean, it's one of those that I don't know. It's feels like it's different every time depending on what the setup's like, and I don't really know what to expect. I don't like outwardly hate the track, but it's definitely not my favorite mile and a half. But I know it'll be a good race. A mile and a halfs always are in this league, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
looking forward to it.
All right, bud. Well, awesome job here tonight. Second win of the chase. Final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, bud?
Yeah, I got to thank my teammates at GT Motorsports. Brendan up on the box tonight doing an awesome job. He was giving me great information all night. And we made a good call there on pit strategy.
Listen,
And
the
oh
leader.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He's
What?
got it going on.
Wow. I'm giving
but
you
yeah.
and Brendan the heart.
Yeah, I know. But Brendan's the man and I appreciate him. I hope he knows that. But yeah, all my teammates, Garrett stepping in to sub tonight. I really appreciate him coming in on short notice and running a really tough track. But Butt Kicker, D-Dub button boxes, you guys up at MaxspeedTV, all our admins at Extreme, and all my friends, family out there watching. Appreciate you.
All right, GT. Well, we will see you tomorrow night for the Rick Motec Cup Series right here at Coda. And, of course, next week at Chicagoland. So go celebrate your victory here tonight. We'll see if you can go back-to-back and sweep Coda tomorrow night.
I'll do my best. Thanks, Josh.
Yep. All right. Well, Chase, the top 3 here tonight, it was close between the top 2. But, I got to say, awesome race. Awesome race.
Yeah, that you can't ask for a better finish there at the end for a road course. That was really entertaining. I had a good time up on the booth tonight just watching it, and definitely a different view.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, I'm going to go ahead and run us through our unofficial results. So, Chase, you don't have to worry about this. So, GT Hawkins grabbing the win here tonight in that top spot there in first. David Weishart in second. Bryce in second. Third, Jacob Manning in fourth. And now we're going to have a slow thing. ATVO. Garrett A. Grant there in that fifth position. Garrett, so a battle of the Garretts there, fifth and sixth. So, awesome job by the Garretts here tonight. Let's go ahead and hit that toggle. Michael Thwaites there in seventh. Drew Theros in eighth. Kind of wait for it to update here. David Elliott, not Jim Duda grabbing a top 10 here tonight. Mayor Daddy Patterson in 11th. Darren Bruce in 12th. And rounding it out here tonight is going to be Kyle Sieg here this evening in 13th. But congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, GT Hawkins, grabbing the win here, second win of the chase. Man, Chase, speaking of Chase, thank you, bud, for coming up here and calling the action here with me on MaxspeedTV, bud. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And we got to get you up here a lot more.
I would love to.
All right, but that is going to do it here from MaxspeedTV. A big shout out to, of course, our admins, Kyle Knapp, Jeremy Knapp, and Scott Rambler starting us off here. And RB Custom Rigs sponsoring Xfinity Series for Extreme. And, of course, Rick Donathan and all of our fans out there in chat. Thank you all. And Chase, again, thank you for joining us up here. We'll get you up here a lot more, but we will see you tomorrow night for the Rick Motec Cup Series right here at Coda. You don't want to miss it. 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, right here on MaxspeedTV TV. Until then, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.